I'm Dr. Mitchell Gibson. I'm a psychiatrist by profession, but I'm going to retire from that in about a month so I can do teaching full time. And this is my passion, teaching people spirituality and the wonders of human potential. I see some faces from last year, and I see a lot of people that are new. This is a seminar. Actually, this is a talk that is condensed from a 2-day seminar. So we have 115 slides to get through. We won't get through all of them. But we have about 3 hours. I mean, there's going to be a break in there. What we're going to do today is to go over the forces and the dynamics of the spiritual world. And we're going to make some definitions about what the spiritual world is, how it functions, and how we function within it. Because as human beings, we are an integral part of what we would sort of loosely call the spiritual world. It is a real thing. Now, why is a doctor here talking to you about the spiritual world? Well, when I was a kid, and you probably heard this story 100 times, but it's true, I could see things around people, and I could see people that had passed on, and I thought everybody could do that. And so one day I talked with my pastor, who happened to be a fundamentalist Baptist minister, about that. I was 7, and I asked him, why do these dead people hang around their funerals? Why do these spirits walk around? And he told my mom. And I didn't mention it much after that, because I realized that most people couldn't see those things. When I was in the first grade, I would sit in my class while the teacher was going over certain things, and I would leave my body and float on the ceiling and look at her upside down. I thought it was funny until I told her about it one day. I've learned since not to talk so much, except in certain groups. I learned that certain things about humanity, most people can't really accept. Most people accept reality the way that we're taught, but reality doesn't necessarily conform itself to rules that we are readily taught in school. As Dr. Michio Kaku was talking about this morning, reality has multiple dimensions. That's been proven. And that those dimensions have a reality outside of our physical understanding. Well, today we're going to go into a fair amount of detail about what's known about that physical understanding of the spiritual world and how we can use it to help evolve ourselves. The spiritual world is somewhat different than what you might suspect. It's not just a world where ghosts or spirits walk around all day.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?